Vice President Kamala Harris raked in $1 billion in campaign donations, and now it's all gone, evaporated, and she's in debt. But the question is how? Well, her campaign reportedly shelled out $1 million to Oprah Winfrey's Harpo Productions, another $15 million for other event productions, and that included the star-studded Election Eve concerts across all 7 swing states that featured Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, John Legend, among others, and 6 figures to reportedly build the fake set for her interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast, a worthy investment. And it could have gone on for free. She could have gone on Joe Rogan for free. That's what Trump did. He got earned media. Millions more went to social media influencers, and one vendor used to recruit stars to the Harris campaign was given over $3.9 million, and none of it paid off.
The truth is, this is just an epic disaster. This is a $1 billion disaster. Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
The set, like that 6-figure set that was built for the Call Her Daddy podcast or whatever. Think the Katy Perry, the John Bon Jovi, the concerts. Think of all the support staff. Carly and I talked about it this morning. That all goes into those concerts. The air travel, the jet travel, the aviation bill alone, and then the payrolls for her team, the taxes that they spent. And by the way, this is according to Ad Impact. This is what really blew me away. Okay, Harris spent more than $654 million on advertising, right, from July 22nd to Election Day. Guess how much Donald Trump's campaign spent? $378 million. That is a 57% difference, and none of it paid off.
Kamala Harris had put this out. She's soliciting donations now. She's also apparently trying to sell her list, but she's calling it the Fight Fund. So she wants people to donate to the Fight Fund. And you contrast that, you see it there highlighted, what Donald Trump said over the weekend, whatever we can do to help them during this difficult period, I would strongly recommend we as a party, and for the sake of desperately needed unity, do. We have a lot of money left over. What a contrast.
And you have Oprah, a billionaire, saying, you donate to the, chip in $5, $10, telling them to give the little that they had to the campaign. And Oprah's turning around, making $1 million check off the campaign. I mean, that is a scandal. And I think a lot, especially young people, are realizing this was a farce. Like your favorite influencer, your favorite celebrity who came out in support of Kamala Harris, they were all getting paid off.
How are you, darling? You're looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about it.
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president? Thank you, Oprah.
Megan Thee Stallion got, what, $5 million? I don't know, and Kamala Harris doesn't know what these people would do if they got that money. And as I understand it, some of the fundraising emails that you were just talking about were still going out Tuesday night at 10 p.m. People in the building were getting them, and they were saying, oh, my gosh, they're still, and this is why, because they had overspent.
I think Democrats could have all the money in the world, which they did, I mean, $1 billion. But if you do have a bad candidate and a bad set of policies, that money's not going to take you very far. Hindsight being 2020, a lot of mistakes were made. And one that has not yet been mentioned is that Julia Roberts ad that I'm sure cost a pretty penny. The one where she narrated it and it told women to lie to their husbands about who they voted for. What a dud, how patronizing. Just went over completely wrong. And then I am very surprised that the Oprah town hall cost $1 million when it gave Kamala Harris one of the worst word salad moments on the campaign trail that she had, where Oprah had to step in multiple times to cover her tracks. And people at the town hall were like, did she even answer my question? I'm not so sure. Sometimes authenticity when it comes to Donald Trump is something money can't buy.